We are helping Whitey's Ice Cream celebrate its 85th anniversary today. Angie joins us live at the 41st Street location with the owners, John and Jeff Thunberg. Angie?
That's right, John. 85 years in the Quad Cities, and it all started right here in Moline, Illinois, with a man whose nickname Whitey's because of his white hair. And joining me, some people that know about this story more than anybody else in the Quad Cities and know about this famous man, John and Jeff Thunberg. Thanks so much for joining us today and helping us out.
Thank you for being here.
So take me back to 1933 and how this all started and how it became in the Thunberg family.
Well, as I recall,
I'm just kidding.
Whitey had worked for Borden's Dairy and was let go during the Depression up in the Chicago area. And he was from Orion originally and came back here and opened up his ice cream store. Our father went to work for him 2 years later as a 15-year-old and just ended up with ice cream in his blood.
And then it was 1953, right, that the Thunberg family purchased it.
That's right, and Whitey was a young man, and our father was even younger. Our dad didn't have a dad, and Whitey didn't have a son, and they became like father and son, and Whitey was really the only grandfather we knew, even though we weren't related.
We weren't related.
Yeah, sometimes those are the best relationships,
yeah,
right?
Right?
Yeah. So I want to ask, in the last 85 years, what do you think is the biggest change that has happened at Whitey's? I'm going to ask each of you.
Well, not the prices. They're still the same.
Right, sure, since 1933, right?
Back then it was ice cream and only ice cream.
Oh.
Now it's yogurt, fat-free, smoothies. You know, there's a whole host of things that are offered in the
those
ice cream
party
bar.
treats. Oh my gosh, if you haven't had a party treat, seriously.
Party treats are fun to have.
I think the biggest change is it was a mom and pop business where we had a handful of employees, knew them all, knew their families. It was like a real family business. It's still a family business, but we have 300 children now as far as employees go, and the volume is a little larger than it was back in 1933.
But I think one thing that has stayed the same, and that's my next question, what has stayed the same over those 85 years, is that you know all of your employees, you do still know their families. It's just a bigger family, as you mentioned. So what else has stayed the same over these 85 years?
Well, hopefully our quality. I mean, we make ice cream the way we like to eat it, and that will never change. You know, we are not good at trying to make something to a price point. We make it the way we feel it should taste or the way we would like to eat it. So it's worked for us. And fortunately, the people of the Quad Cities feel the same way.
That is very true, very
If we were
true.
making it to a price point, we wouldn't make moose tracks, cookie dough, what's on the chocolate.
German chocolate
German
cake. Very expensive flavors to make, but they're good.
Well, let's talk about this week. You were just giving me some amazing numbers of how much ice cream you've been able to sell, and you've had to keep restocking because of this great 85-cent one-dip scoop deal.
It's being received very well. Our plant manager just told us that between Friday and Wednesday, 4 stores in Illinois ordered 1,100 3-gallons of ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how much do you usually have on a
I
given...
knew you were going to ask that, and I don't know.
Okay, but that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot more than you usually do.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's been a very busy week, and the weather's cooperated as well.
Yep, it feels more like a summer day, doesn't it?
So it's been a double whammy.
A more perfect week for the 85th.
Although Whitey's is one of those that, like, it's going to be blizzarding and there's going to be a line at Whitey's. I always notice that. Yeah.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
you, Angie.
I need to start getting trained because John and Eric, you're going to be coming to meet me here at the 41st Street location. So I got to get the hair back. I got to start doing some arm workouts or whatever they do to prepare for their shift here at Whitey's. And I'll be joining with you guys in the next half hour.
All right, sounds good. I'm wondering if we're going to be wearing hairnets or not. That's the big question. Eric hopes we do. Angie, you let us know.
You're going to wear a hairnet.
We'll talk to you later. We'll talk to you in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much. Whitey's Ice Cream offering some special deals through Sunday. All one-dip cones, 85 cents this week. Regular and special shakes are 85 cents off. Also on Sunday from 2 until 4, free one-dip cones at all locations. All right, so to come right here on